and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Melissa Bowman.
Well, wait a minute, you're not usually in the studio.
That's because this is a very special edition of Simply Southern.
That's right. As we continue celebrating our 10th season, today we're taking a look back at some of our all-time favorite stories.
Well, I sat down and counted it up, and since we first went on the air January 4th of 2015, we've produced 248 original shows containing 681 individual stories. And that's not even counting all the gardening and cooking segments we've featured.
And those stories have taken us and our viewers all over the state, from Elkmont to Enterprise, Fairhope to Florence, and Robertsdale to Russellville. We've met makers, teachers, and innovators, and we've explored a variety of things to see and do.
Most of the stories that I've done have been about people who keep us fed and clothed, of course, Alabama farmers. We've featured farm commodities from cattle to cotton to catfish and learned about some really innovative thinkers who've made farming more efficient and sustainable.
I think one of my favorite stories that you did was about the doctor who came up with a process for desensitizing people who have a peanut allergy.
That was an interesting story because peanut allergies can have different effects on different people, from minor discomfort to life-threatening emergencies. Caleb Bristow is a friend of mine, and he and his wife Freda were kind enough to tell me their story.
Go higher!
At 6 and 2 years old, Kason and Sam Bristow are normal, healthy little boys. But when Sam was a baby, he had allergic reactions to a number of foods that were introduced to him. But it was a peanut snack that landed him in the office of a pediatric allergist.
I noticed just a little rash around his mouth, and he confirmed that Sam had a dairy, egg, and peanut allergy. And of course, to us and our family, that was, I don't want to say tragic, but it was bad because our family is ingrained in peanuts. Our peanuts are ingrained in our family.
Running a buying point. I mean, I'm constantly in and out of the warehouses where we store the peanuts, in and out of the trailers where we get peanuts in and out on a daily basis. So I don't want to say it was to the point you got to change your job because your kid's allergic, but if something bad enough happened, it could come to that. I mean, my livelihood pretty much revolves around peanuts.
At that point, Caleb remembered an encounter he had with Dr. Joseph LaRussa, a pediatric allergist in Birmingham, when Caleb was with the Alabama Peanut Producers Association a year earlier.
He came to us and said, hey, I'm doing a presentation on peanut allergies and how we can desensitize kids to peanut allergy. You're the Peanut Producers Association, let's work together and make this thing happen.
So the Bristows made an appointment with Dr. LaRussa, who started Sam on a 4-month-long procedure where he was given peanut products in tiny amounts that were slowly increased.
We can give them what they're allergic to, so each week we give them a little bit, and we do that here. We put it in a little bit of applesauce, and we give them a little bit here, and we watch them. So it's a very controlled environment, and then they take it home and they eat it every week, and their body gets used to it. And we go up, next week we go up a little bit more. And then we just slowly build them up in an incredibly safe way.
Even though the concept of this treatment sounds easy, like any other medical procedure, Dr. LaRussa says it should only be done under the supervision of a doctor.
There are a lot of pediatric allergists that just don't do this, but it has to be in an incredibly controlled environment, set up to treat anaphylaxis. And again, the art to it is that each child is so different. You can't go up by so many milligrams in one child and do that the same in the other.
Today, Sam plays in the peanut fields and at the family's buying point, and he's grown out of the dairy and egg allergies. Dr. LaRussa says his goal is to give children a normal life and to relieve their parents of constant worry.
They can go to soccer practice, they can go to birthday parties, and they can go to church nurseries without fear of eating one bite of something. And so we like to communicate to them that we want to be in charge of the food allergies. We don't want these food allergies in charge of that child or the parents.
I don't want to say I burst out in tears, but I got very emotional during the appointment just because leading up to it, I had all this built up as fear, and to know that he has an avenue that can fix it or to resolve it. It was just a complete and total relief for me as a mom.
If you or someone you know has a peanut allergy and would like to consult with him, a quick internet search for Dr. Joseph LaRussa in Birmingham will help you get in touch.
There's lots more Simply Southern to come. Up next, we'll sort through the stories Melissa has brought us through the years and choose one to revisit.
When's the last time you had a checkup? An insurance checkup, that is. Making sure you've got the proper coverage is essential. Annually reviewing your coverage with your agent will ensure you understand limits and deductibles, in addition to any risks that may apply. A review will give you peace of mind knowing there won't be any surprises when the time comes to file a claim. Schedule an insurance review with your local Alpha agent today. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
No matter the herd you tend to, or the type of seeds you sow, Farm Bureau Bank understands the lifestyle and financial needs of our neighbors. We're here to help grow traditions, give back to agricultural communities, and offer financial convenience for your unique way of life. Whether it's personal or business, we are committed to serving you and your financial needs. Please give us a call and we'll get started today.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
In the heart of Alabama, where communities thrive and families flourish, there's a trusted partner with practical solutions for a better world. Alabama Extension equips farmers in the field and supports health in the home. Our experts extend knowledge and improve lives.
We're growing food for our community right here in the city.
We're gaining the confidence to become the leaders of tomorrow.
We're here to help you grow and succeed in all aspects of life. Discover Alabama Extension at aces.edu.